All right, folks, listen. I've been doing this Amazon thing for a long time now, and I tried a number of different methods, and never before have I recorded anything, as far as this goes, to, go back onto, fall back onto, and to show, the history of, where something began, where a method began, whatever. This day and age, videos are awesome, so I figured I'd take the time and start from scratch here. I have the opportunity to start something new. I just got into a new program for Amazon, FBA, e-commerce selling, and I am pretty certain it's going to do pretty good. So that's why I want to document this, because I want to be able to show what I was able to accomplish from start to finish, and just wanted to um, be positive along the way, um, and realistic along the way as well. And I think that this is a great opportunity for myself and for whoever's watching this, if I do end up, showing anybody. Um, but it is something, if it works, it's something I want to tell other people about for sure. I don't believe in keeping things to myself. And I think relationships with other people during any kind of process is extremely important, especially if you guys have the same goal. Anyway, so today is June 15th, 2022, and I just signed up for ecom solutions, which under them has the SEETS method, SEETS method. I am going to dig into this like I've done in the past with other methods, and I'm going to make sure that if it works, it's gonna work. I'm gonna work it if it works, um, and you guys gonna come for the ride. And maybe this is something that you guys can learn from when you guys are ready to get started. So that being said, I've come from private label, um, background, to where I did that whole rigmarole, and man, that's expensive and very, very, very hard to get off the ground. A lot of learning curve there. I was able to accomplish some products that I actually still have on Amazon that I still sell. Um, I also have, just general, OA and RA background, just retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and I could talk to you guys about that later on. But I still do that. I still do that sometimes. A lot more online arbitrage, or OA, just because it's easier. I have a prep center where I send the stuff to right online, and I don't see the product anymore. There are still some things that I cannot send into FBA. Amazon has some restrictions on products that I am able to sell. I just can't send it into their warehouses. Hazmat products that sell really well. So I have the prep center actually doing that, but I have to get the product and send it to them. It's not something I could do online. It's no big deal. It's something that I've been able to figure out. Um, but even before the prep center, I was doing all the prepping myself. I mean, I was having family members, do the prepping here at my house, and it was just a complete mess. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but you have to have the room, you have to have the time, you have to have the patience. You have to figure out a lot of things, for it to, run smoothly. So I went that route, and then when I went to the prep center, I was able to take a deep breath and focus on a lot of other things. But with this new SEETS method through ecom solutions, apparently, and I've done a lot of research, plus I've had some mentorship on it from a gentleman who has already started it, you know, 90 days ago, or maybe more at this point. And I kind of watched him from afar, and it seems like, you know, he's doing pretty good. And it takes a while to get the ball rolling, but his ball is rolling, and that to me is proof of concept. Plus the research I've done, just seems like something that I want to at least try out. And at the end of the day, I could say, hey, I tried, you know, and I know that I'm going to put in all that I can. It takes a lot of time, especially in the beginning, to learn something new. Huge learning curve. Even though I've been in Amazon, you know, for a long time now, you know, learning anything new takes time. So that being said, getting back to the method, the SEETS method, it's apparently something that is going to eliminate all the middle stuff, right? So they handle the prepping, they handle the shipping, they handle the ordering of the products. They're basically a wholesale distributor. I mean, that's the name. They have, I guess they have a name underneath ecom solutions, and it's called Bold City Distributors. So they are a distribution company, and what they do is they rely on the power of us, the buyers, who want good products, to place an order for a product that we did our due diligence on, you know, through our methods of you know, finding products that sell on Amazon that they have on their website, making an order, and once they get to an X amount of that item from other sellers other than me, on their platform, then they are able to have awesome buying power and, you know, get a bunch of this particular item at a really good price, which is awesome, obviously passed on to us. And you know, once that order is placed, and you know, it takes time for the stuff to come in. And once the stuff comes in, they send it to Amazon, to our particular, you know, FBA, or through our particular FBA store ID and all that, just like I would do it myself, but they do. So it's an awesome idea. It's an awesome concept, and apparently it works. But the only way to find out is to try it. So that being said, I'm trying it today. I signed up, paid the money, you know, up front, and I've just been watching the new videos. I have a onboarding call tomorrow, and you know, listen, I guess we'll see. But I'm going to put this right here in video, every step of the way, or at least, you know, recap anything that I wasn't able to put on as I'm doing something. I could at least go through and let y'all know what has been done. But I do want to be able to, you know, record every event along the way. So that being said, I'm going to go through these videos. There's some training videos to learn how to use their platform. But listen, if it works, the idea of being able to go onto one website and search through 70,000 products that they did research on, by the way. It's not just products that, you know, they buy because it's on sale somewhere. They have their own team, you know, that has done their research. And if they think it's something that will sell good on Amazon, on our through our stores, then they'll put it on their website. If it's not something that they can sell, or it doesn't sell well, then they're not going to put it on. Again, this is all apparent, you know, at this point for me, but that is what I'm understanding, that the products that they have on their platform are products that sell well on Amazon There's an FB group, a Facebook group where we'll get, it's a private group where we get access to. Apparently, again, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but they start sharing all kinds of different ideas and thoughts and suggestions and things like that. And I'm excited to get into that because I'm sure that's a tight knit family. Hopefully, they're a positive bunch. I'm sure they are. I've heard good things from the gentleman I've been talking to about this. But if this is something that I can go on to, and search through their 70,000 products, and filter, apparently there's a way to filter all of these products and go through them, and look through them specifically and find the ones that work for me. And I don't have to do anything else but click a button, add something to my cart as if I'm, on Walmart.com, and then the stuff comes in. And I don't have to see it. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to tell Prep Center what to do, what not to do, what's in stock, what's not in stock. I don't have to worry about shipping. I don't have to worry about anything that I have to worry about now. Then I'm up for it. And the monthly cost to me is really what I'm paying the Prep Center guys to do. You pay $1.50, sometimes $2 to, have an item prepped per item. And, you could send in 500 items a month. That's $1,000 a month. So the price that I would pay here, monthly, it's a monthly cost, is less than that. I'm not going to give out any of that information. You can find it online if you want, because it changes a lot. So I don't want to give any specific information out of what's going on, but it's way worth it. It's way worth it. Again, if it works, if this is a legit thing, which it seems like it is, I don't have a problem spending that money. That's for sure. And of course, then it takes money to make money. So on top of the, monthly partnership cost, they call it partnership. It's basically a membership. On top of that, you gotta spend money to make money, right? So you gotta buy the inventory. Now, first complaint people have is how long it takes for the product to come into stock. So just because I'm making an order doesn't mean that the product is in stock. That means that they're collecting orders, like I was explaining before, so they have that large purchasing power when they go buy the products. And so sometimes that takes a little while, but if you're stuffing the tube, which is what I've learned in sales, is what you call it. You stuff the tube, eventually it's going to pop out the other end, whatever you're stuffing it with. And, it's like feeding the beast, right? You just got to keep feeding it, right? And eventually the ball's going to get rolling, which my guy was telling me about. Took a little while, and he finally got it going, and he's seeing the results. You just have to keep at it. You have to keep at it, and they're telling you to not really expect any profit. Okay, you're gonna make money. These items are gonna sell, especially if you're doing your part and sending them in. Putting in the orders, and as they come in, you're managing the Amazon store, your Amazon store. You're going to sell, but profit is probably not going to be seen for the first 60 to 90 days. Just because, and that makes sense to me, because I've dealt with wholesalers before. I've dealt with that whole thing, and especially if we're waiting, for a certain amount of time for them to gather a large enough order to make that purchase. I understand that there's a lag time, but again, if you're stuffing that tube and the stuff's coming out at the end, eventually you keep stuffing it. The tube can only hold so much, right? So it's just going to keep coming out, and as long as you learn to reinvest the money that you're making, then you'll be able to scale, and that's the important thing. So you need to know that you you can't be doing this if you're expecting to live off of it right away. Like any good business, I have had a main business for over 10 years now, and I know firsthand that it takes time, a lot of time, for you to start making money, because you're putting in purchase, you're investing at first, and then you're reinvesting because you need to better yourself. So there's some discipline involved, which most of y'all probably know about already, but just kind of letting you into my mind as far as this process goes. So I'm not expecting to make any profit for 60 to 90 days. Now, that's worst case scenario for me. I'm going to hustle, and I'm going to do it right. I'm going to play it smart. Because you still have to do some research on the products, and you still have to, be smart when you're making purchases. You don't want to buy too many. You still want to test the market. So that's going to take time. You gotta make sure that the product even sells, and once you find out it sells, then you repurchase. If it doesn't sell, then you don't. So there's a lot of time in the beginning that you have to put into doing things right. So I expect 60 to 90 days being without any profit through this endeavor here. And I'm just going to give it my all. I'm going to go through these training videos. I've already sent in all my paperwork and all the videos that they have us watch. In the meantime, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to dedicate myself to this. So at the end of the day, if it works or if it doesn't work, I'm to blame 100%. Based off of what I put into it. So I'm excited. I really am. I hope this works. And it's not because it's a good get rich quick scheme, because it's not. It does cut out a whole lot of things. I appreciate it because I've already been through the harder parts. I've already done all of the work that they're saying that they can do for us. So I appreciate it more than maybe somebody who has not done that type of work before can appreciate. So you just have to trust me here that if this is a real deal thing, it's something to get into 100%. And hopefully with these videos and me starting from scratch, and getting through it, and as I, build up sales, and as success comes to me, I could start teaching other people how to do it, even if it's just through these videos. That's how I learn stuff. I go online and I look videos up. That's how I learned a lot of people's opinions about this particular method I'm getting into. So I want to be able to pay it forward however that transpires. But you guys are along with the ride, along with me on the ride, and hopefully it's a good ride. We're gonna try to hit it hard and make it work. I want it to work. So anyway, that is my first video on ecom solutions, and I will definitely talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching, and we're just going to be on this journey together, and wish me luck. You guys have a great day. Peace.